What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to FIFA 16, FIFA points, coins and price ranges. Some stuff I get asked a lot that I'm going to answer in today's video, and some topics for discussion about price ranges, FIFA points, coins and coin glitches. To start with, there was a thread on Reddit yesterday called "The Coin Farm Glitch is still present in FIFA 16. I'll leave a link to that in the description below, guys, so if you want to go check that out, then go right ahead. Now, what you're going to see on the screen is some gameplay from the FIFA demo, just some gameplay that I've got, just playing some random draft teams. I'm actually really enjoying the demo, so yeah. But what you see in the Coin Farm Glitch thread is a video of a guy who's coded a way to already glitch the demo. He scores an own goal and it goes from 8-1 to 10-2 to 103-2 in like seconds. So he said basically, this is PC oriented only, but basically the Coin Farm glitch on PC is still there, which kind of suggests that the J-tagged and kind of botted consoles are also going to have the same problem. Now, Dan from Foothead, massively respect Dan and Foothead, said that, do you really think EA are going to be stupid enough to put in new code in a demo for people to try and crack? But ultimately, why would they use FIFA 15 code in a FIFA 16 demos? Because it's a new game. Now, obviously, I don't know the ins and outs, and only really EA know. And Dan comes with good insight. You know, he comes with a good relationship with EA and strong kind of. You can trust what he says, in my opinion. With that being said, even if EA have got a new anti-cheat system, is it just going to be broken within days, weeks, or a month of the game being released? And is the coin farming and in turn coin sponsors and coin sites going to be here next year? For me personally, you know, I've always been under the impression that whilst coins are in the game, they're going to be sellable. Whether it's for mass amounts or for small amounts for higher prices, they will always be sellable. There will always be a cheaper alternative than FIFA points. But one thing that I do know, that I don't know if EA are going to do this year or not, that I would love to see happen, because although I do have a coin sponsor, guys, I want FIFA to be the best it can be, you know, but at the same time, this social media bubble and this kind of being a YouTuber and a streamer and making money through that, it could be a limited window for me. So in my, you know, for me and the fact I've got a family, I need to make as much money as possible, as quick as possible, before NepentheZ or FIFA is irrelevant in the gaming industry, and I've kind of, you know, got to go back to my normal work or other business ventures. So for me, that's why I've got a coin sponsor. Not that for some of you, not that you'll care about that, and we're not here to talk about my personality or me being with a coin or without a coin sponsor. You know, everyone makes their own choices, and that's the choice I decided to make, and you could judge me on that however you wish, and that's absolutely fine. If EA separated the markets from old gen and new gen, it would wipe out most of the problem. The coins are farmed on PS3s and Xbox 360s, and then because they're shared markets, it's easy to just buy coins on PS3 or glitch coins on PS3 and put them onto the PS4 market because it's a shared market, no problem. If they separated the markets, I personally believe that it would wipe out a lot of the coin problem. With the FUT draft, I also think it will stop people buying a lot of coins, because the FUT draft is 300 FIFA points, 15k coins, or 1 draft token to enter. And for losing the first round, not for winning, for losing the first round, you get 15k's worth of rewards. Now, if the prizes are similar to what they were on the beta, you'll get anywhere between 100 and 150,000 coins for winning the FUT draft. Now, that will consist of packs, random packs like 5k, 7.5k's, 15k's, 50k's, 35k's, consumable packs, coins. That basically, they give you like a nice mix of rewards. So for some people, buying coins won't be necessary because of the FUT draft, and that is great. But for other people, wanting the Ronaldos and the Messis will be there. And that takes us on to price ranges. It was evident in FIFA 15 that price ranges were a failure. Players were still extinct, sometimes they wouldn't sell. EA didn't keep on top of the price ranges, they didn't update them quick enough or enough in general. A lot of the community felt like the price ranges were way off where they actually should have been within the game. And that was because coins were in the game. Now, on EA's argument is that if coins aren't in the game, price ranges are irrelevant because coins aren't in the game, or you can't buy coins at least. And if coins are in the game, which if they are in FIFA 16, it's been proven that price ranges didn't really work. Yes, they brought down the value of players, but to the point where they're extinct. So is that going to be the case in FIFA 16? So it'd be interesting to see A, if EA put in price ranges in FIFA 16, and B, how they set those price ranges, especially at the start of the game when the game's not in full force and the market is generally a mess for the first sort of month. It'll be very interesting to see how they tell us this is what this player's worth this year and this is where they're going to stay for the year. It's just a bit it's a bit up in the air, and it'd be interesting to hear your guys' thoughts. Me personally, I just wish they'd get rid of price ranges, but at the same time, it doesn't really bother me if they keep price ranges because it keeps the players low for everyone. What I would just hate to see though is that if day one Ronaldo's like 500k, which is kind of the price people like were crying out for him to be, and there's coins in the game and Ronaldo's extinct forever, that would just be shit. So whether or not they put price ranges in, I don't know. Whether or not you guys want price ranges in, let me know in the description. Not in the description, that's my place. Get out of there. If you're in there, get out right now. In the comments, you guys. Last but not least, FIFA points. There was a huge FIFA point glitch in FIFA 15 where you could create a new account with 2,000, you know, if you bought the deluxe version or whatever it was called, I can't remember what it was called, you get 2,200 FIFA points, a loan Messi, some special kits, etc. If you then created a new account on that same console, it would give you again that 2,200 FIFA points. So you could basically create unlimited versions of 2,200 FIFA points, which was great for people that abused it and for the websites that used those FIFA points and sold them. But it kind of made everyone think, is this going to stop EA from allowing FIFA points to transfer over from one game to the next? And the answer is both yes and no. So from what I understand, and this is from good, good intel, this is fucking good stuff, guys. You can transfer FIFA points over if you bought FIFA points. You cannot transfer FIFA points over if it's the 2,200 FIFA point glitch. Even if you legitimately just had an account that had the early access that you bought with the deluxe version and you was like, oh, I don't want to open those FIFA points now, I'll save them for FIFA 16. Unfortunately, you miss out. You can't transfer those 2,200 over to FIFA 16. But if you sat there and you bought 12k FIFA points 2 months ago and you've only spent 6k of those because why the fuck would you open packs now, and you got 6k left, you will be able to transfer those over for the early access. Now, including the early access, you will get 10 hours of gameplay on the early access. It is available from the 17th of September worldwide, which is fantastic. I am actually going to America to see A&I skills before TwitchCon, and I was initially going out there so that I could get early access early, because it was initially 5 days before the UK, and now it's all the same. So yeah, you guys also get it in 6 days. 6 days time. FIFA 16 is here in 6 days. It's very exciting. I'm very happy. But in general, I just wanted to talk about and briefly answer some of the questions. And in terms of FIFA points, it will be a one-time transfer. So if you want to, maybe you can load up your account now and trade over the points for the early access, because you can't buy FIFA points on the early access. You can only use the one-time transfer to move them over to the early access, or at least that's how it was last year. I don't know if they'll actually allow that in the early access this year. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. There's been no official word from EA, so it's kind of like guesswork right now whether or not it will be there for the early access, or when you put the disc in, it says, would you like to transfer FIFA points over? We'll find that out, I guess, in due course. Me personally, I'm going to refrain from buying FIFA points this year in mass. At the start of FIFA 15, I bought a lot of FIFA points. I bought 1.2 million FIFA points in total. I got those accounts banned very quickly, and it was ultimately, for me, a waste of money, especially because of the Indian FIFA point trick was around. Basically, you could switch your nation to India. You could buy 12,000 FIFA points for £30 instead of the £80, and it was much, much cheaper. On top of that, if you went to old gen and used the season ticket, you could buy on PlayStation, you could buy FIFA points for £40, on Xbox you could buy it for £48, and you basically got it half price. Now, the season ticket is done. This was the last year for the season ticket, so old gen no longer has that available, and that means you can't buy those FIFA points cheap. Or it may mean that something similar is coming to the new consoles, the new gen. Now, you have early access on Xbox. There's no such thing on PlayStation, so there's no way on PlayStation 4 to get cheaper FIFA points, but on Xbox One, you get 10% off with the early access. I don't know if 10% is necessarily worth it. I think the FIFA points are generally overpriced, which is why a lot of people turn to coins in the first place. But I'm almost certain that at some point in the next 2 to 3 weeks, there will be something that allows people to buy FIFA points cheaply or get them not necessarily illegally, but not within the way they was intended to be got, like with the FIFA point glitch. So I would say hold off on spending all your money on FIFA points just now. Maybe buy enough to see you through the early access. Remember, it is only 10 hours, so, you know, 2,000, 4,000, 6,000 FIFA points. It would be enough to open a few packs, get your, get the ball rolling, and then carry on your career from there. And of course, it's 300 FIFA points for a FUT draft entry, so maybe you just want to throw on maybe 1,200, 1,500 FIFA points to allow yourself 4 or 5 entries and see how he does in the draft. But that will be entirely up to you guys. But I just wanted to have a chat with you guys about that today and see where your thoughts lie with everything that I've spoken about today. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.